Hi, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I do plan on coming on, if not tomorrow night, actually, maybe even New Year's Eve, just to kind of provide some updates for the beginning of the year, maybe even do a full, more of a full round out of what's going to happen. But one of the things that I wanted to just briefly talk about is I'm actually in the process of starting a new class that, interestingly enough, came about the other day. It's actually going to be, and I did ask for feedback, so this is from some of the feedback. So it's going to be about Ascended Masters in terms of talking about what Ascended Masters are, who some of the Ascended Masters are, and things of that nature. It's actually going to be probably a 4-part class, I'm thinking, and where we'll cover 3 to 4 different Ascended Masters each class period. So it will be over the course of probably 2 months, I'm thinking. So people are able to maybe get up to speed with some of the different Ascended Masters that are out there. Some you may have heard, some you may not have heard of. And these are Ascended Masters that came to me as a way of saying, hey, bring in my energy so that way more people are aware of who I am and what I do and how I can help people. So I actually went through and was guided by what Ascended Masters to select. And we put their name in a bowl here. And so we're picking teams in terms of who we're going to be reading or talking about during which class. So this is kind of the unveiling of the different Ascended Masters that we'll be talking about, and what class they're going to be tied into. So I'm actually really excited because this is all kind of kismet in terms of I don't know who we're going to be talking about when, but we're going to find out right now. So it's going to be kind of interesting. It's kind of a new way of doing it. So the way I look at it is they're kind of stepping forward and determining as to who wants to be paired with whom, and so on and so forth. So we'll go ahead and get started. And I'll flesh out more about the class as we talk. But I'm actually really excited about it. I'm feeling that it's going to be 4 hour-and-a-half classes, which will be 6 hours worth plus of different content, as well as meditations, invocations, and how to connect with these individuals, or these Ascended Masters rather, what they potentially can help you with. So you'll get a really good explanation of who they are, why you potentially would want to call on them, the what's in it for me, they can do for you, and how you can start that relationship. And like I said, some of them you may have heard of, some of them I talk about all the time, some of them haven't spoken about before ever. So you guys ready? So the first one, Kuan Yin. I'm keeping a list here as to who's being selected for what. So we got Kuan Yin, okay? So this is for the first class. Actually, we had this one pop out of the bowl. Ashtar, Commander Ashtar. Where are you, buddy? Okay. And like I said, we'll be talking about who they are, where they come from, the details, maybe some of the history, the legend and lore behind them, as well as what they can do to assist. So it will be definitely very interesting, and I think it will give people a great opportunity to use some of these Ascended Masters throughout the year to help them with what they're looking to get out of life. Metatron. All right, that's it for class number 1. So far, the first class will be Metatron, Ashtar, and Kuan Yin. Who's next? I should probably also put the order that they were selected. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what the second class is going to bring. So I'm thinking what we'll probably do is maybe do a class every 2 weeks. That way people have time in between to work with those different Ascended Masters over the 2-week time period. So that way they can tap into their energy and get to know them. So it's going to be a lot of intuitive work. Melchizedek, he's kind of cool. Melchizedek. Next one. Ooh, so we have one flying out. Oh, this is a new one that I just put in. Vegwamus. Kind of a weird name. We'll talk more about him, but definitely very interesting. He stepped forward as a way of saying, hey, find out more about me. So I'm okay. Okay, we will. Next one. Saint Germain. So class number 2 will be Melchizedek, Saint Germain, and Vegwamus. Next one, class number 3. Ganesh. I was expecting Ganesh to come forward a little bit sooner, but that's okay. Class number 3. Interestingly enough, Ganesh is all about good fortune and stuff like that and getting rid of roadblocks. So that's a good one. Next. Senate Kumar or Senate Kamara. Where are you? As you can see, I still have plenty left here. Serapis Bey. Oh, he's interesting. Serapis Bey is actually a really cool one. Egyptian and very powerful. So let me mark down Serapis Bey. Okay. So for class number 3, we'll have Sanat Kumara, we'll have Serapis Bey, and we will have Ganesh. And again, we'll discuss the origins of them. We'll discuss how they fall into place with the Ascended Master community. We'll talk about how you can connect with them, how you can call them, and what they can do for you. Because I think a big part in really understanding, and this is really all about ascension magic, is understanding what it can do to assist you to help you with your ascension. Okay. Oh, King Solomon. He's a good one. He's kind of old school. So King Solomon will round out the last class. Oh, we'll start the last class. All right, next one. Hold on one quick. Merlin. I talk about Merlin all the time, and so we will go deeper into Merlin, the myth, the legend, and so on. Ooh, Pele, the Hawaiian fire goddess. All right, so class number 4 is going to be Merlin, King Solomon, and Pele. And I lied, there's actually going to be 5 classes because I was told to do 3 per class. So it's actually going to be more content than what I had mentioned. So like I said, hour-and-a-half class times 5 classes. So hour-and-a-half times 5 is what, Mark?
6.5 hours.
6.5 hours worth of content. So, and like I said, there'll be meditations, there'll be guided meditations to help you connect, as well as things that you can do. And like I said, again, what they're really good to assist you with, because there's going to be some people or some individual masters that you call upon that are going to be really specifically engaged into what their forte is. All right. And so class number 5, we got Buddha, who's one of the original Ascended Masters. So we'll talk about him because he's kind of the one that kind of got all the Ascended Masters together. And we'll also talk about something called Wesak, which actually we do a Wesak ceremony in May. So he's actually a really good one to talk about and to kind of get us in the mood for talking about Wesak. All right, second to last one here. Bridget. I'm surprised she didn't pop up sooner. And she's usually someone that steps forward, especially for Mbulk, which is February 1st. It's actually the welcoming of spring, early spring, where calves are being birthed, seeds are being planted, and new shoots are starting to just start to come up. So it's really about the overall birth of new life coming in from the cold winter. There still is more winter to go, but it's the very beginnings of spring. And then last one, empty bowl. Isis. Ooh, she's powerful. So Isis is Egyptian. So she's number 5. So Isis is Egyptian, and she is a moon goddess. I will talk more about her. She's actually very, very powerful. So I'm actually really excited. We have a lot of great Ascended Masters to cover, a lot of great opportunities to connect with them. So I hope that you will join me with attending this class. Like I said, it turns out it's going to be 5 classes, not 4. My bad. And it's going to give you the opportunity of having a really solid foundation of some of the really great Ascended Masters. Like I said, some of which you've heard before, some of which are new to you, and you haven't done much work with. So we'll, like I said, cover who they are, some of the myths and legends about them. We'll also cover what their specialties are, what you can use them for, what they can assist you with, how to connect with them. And I think that this is going to be a great class. I'm super excited about it because it's going to really give people a great opportunity to jump in with both feet, to really start to learn how to tap into Ascended Master energy and how they can help you. You know, we definitely have angels, we definitely have spirit guides, and we have to ask for help. So now is the time. 2021, we're still going to have a lot of energy. There's still going to be a lot of turbulence, but having someone that's there to kind of help guide us, whether it be teach us, whether it be maybe get rid of obstacles or roadblocks, is always very, very beneficial. So we'll talk all about that. We'll also talk about different altars that you can set up for them as a way of getting their assistance and really bonding that or forging that bond to connect with them and to work with them. So I do hope you'll join me. I will be posting more details about the class in the next day or so. So if you have interest, by all means, let me know, message me. You can message me on Facebook at Avalon Enchanted. You can message me on my Facebook page, Tori McNally, or even Avalon Community. You can also reach me by my email address, which is tori@avalonenchanted.com. So if you have questions about the class, I'm thinking we're going to be starting it most likely in January. And I think it's going to be a really great class. I don't think it's going to be one that you want to miss. We are going to have limited space. It is all going to be on Zoom. So it is going to be something that's probably going to be during the week in the evening. And gives you the opportunity to connect. So you're going to definitely want to have a notebook. You're definitely going to want to have a quiet space where you'll be able to take the class and connect with the energies. There will be some homework in between the classes that we do. Like I said, basically you practicing your connection with those different ascended masters from the previous class before, and basically documenting your journey. So I hope you'll join me. Can't wait to start. Talk to you soon. Bye.